Hi guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers. Welcome new. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 8:28 p.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Sunday the 12th of June.
Alexa, can you cheer me up with a joke?
Why shouldn't you drink spoiled milk? It's better to eat the chunks with a spoon.
Oh, that hasn't really cheered me up. I don't really get the joke. So where were we? I was at my mum's until about 5:45, and my mum rang the taxi, and she said 2 times, can you make sure the driver knows there's a dog coming as well? And you know, I heard my mum say it twice, because about 2 or 3 times we've had drivers say no dog, no take dog. Right, one Chinese, one Indian, and then an elderly Chinese man. So I was expecting it to go all wrong again. So my mum gets me a little table and she says, sit on that and wait for the taxi. And my mum is 76, I don't expect her to carry my bags outside. She's got a bad back. So I went to get my bags, and there's my mum carrying the bags out to me. When the drivers can't do that, the drivers don't do that. You know what I mean? An elderly woman at 76, you know, treating me like a queen, and the drivers, you know, couldn't give a fuck whether I've got bags or not. They let me haul it out of... They're not there, to be honest, to carry your bags anyway. I understand that. But if someone dropped something, even I would help them pick it up. Right. So, while we was waiting for the taxi, one of my mum's neighbours at Dartwell Gardens came out. Now, she's got a really scruffy brown dog with... It looks like a cross between, I don't know, it was all hairy. A little hairy midget dog. I couldn't tell you what it was. Anyway, she looks like my dad when he was younger. She actually looks like Derek when he was younger. She's got a couple of her teeth missing down the side, and she had dyed her hair pink, and now she'd let the dye come out, and she's grey like me. And my mum's grey as well. And she came over and chatted, and she said to my mum, don't you look like your daughter? So she said to Jennifer, she didn't speak to me, she said, aren't you like, you look like your daughter? And my mum said that I had Derek's dimples. My mum hasn't got dimples in her cheeks. So she went off, and she had a cage in the back of her car, and there was this little scruffy brown dog in a cage in the back of this woman's car. That brought back memories. Finally, the taxi driver arrived, and he was a regular driver. He's really, really polite. He's the one with the air fresheners. He keeps the windows open so I can breathe. And he was the one who took me home when people were throwing fireworks near the taxi wheels, which was scary. Down the Luton Road they were throwing fireworks, and one went near the taxi driver's car tyre. So this guy's a nice guy, and she said, drive my daughter home safely, and he did. He did. He drove round the back, because I don't want to make a performance. I like to keep myself quiet. So he drove round the back, and he helped me with some of my stuff, and I went into the flats round the back on my own. There was no parcels, and I'm going to show you my kebab in a minute. I'm doing okay for myself. Alexa, where's Crystal's parcels?
2 packages for Crystal's order should arrive Tuesday, the 14th of June, containing cardigan and DVD player. Another 2 packages should arrive Wednesday, the 15th of June, containing shorts and physical media. Another 12 packages are on the way.
So you heard that? So all these people that are trying to be cruel to me, like stuffing their face in front of me, ordering takeaways, thinking I was stuck in this flat all day, because I've just come back and the last video I did was that I could have been stuck indoors, couldn't I? Not getting a taxi. Well, a black-haired woman with long hair has come out and got a takeaway. She's a lot larger than me, by the way. She's verging on obese. I'm overweight, I don't mind admitting it. But this is the remnants of my donut wrap. She was all wrapped in foil paper, and you've got the vegetables there. I've eaten half of it. I ordered the small one, and they gave me large. And what's in a donut wrap? Kebab meat. You open it up, you've got kebab meat and salad. And I wanted mayonnaise on it, right? So I wasn't stuck in my flat with nothing to eat, right? This is just kebab meat. My mum ordered some kebab meat, okay? That is kebab meat. Right? The strawberry cheesecake arrived frozen, and everybody knows what the little takeaway boxes they come in. I'm sure everybody has got a takeaway little container. And there's the strawberry cheesecake, which in transit has got, chopped in half. Right? So was I stuck in my flat with nothing to eat? I haven't been here for hours, so it would have been interesting to have a hidden camera to see what everybody was doing for 6 hours. Because I was relaxing at my mum's. And the noise upstairs is getting unbearable again. Last night, it sounded like one of those kids was, I don't know what was going on. All I could hear was screaming. One of the boys was screaming so loud it made me shudder. It was horrible shriek. When I came home tonight, they were running up and down the ceiling. So can you imagine 6 hours, if I'd have been in this flat for 6 hours with that going on? It was awful. It sounds like the kid's being murdered. This is why I reported it to the housing. It sounds like the kid's being murdered. It probably isn't, right? But it sounds awful when you're sat by yourself with nobody else to talk to, and you suddenly hear a great big scream. It makes you shiver. And the thumps on the ceiling, you just can't do anything. You can't eat, you can't concentrate, you can't do anything. Because it draws your attention to it, doesn't it? Right? It's horrible. I wouldn't put anybody through that. It's absolutely evil. You certainly wouldn't put an old woman of 76 above noise like that. Underneath, sorry. I'm 53 and it makes me fucking shudder. It's awful. I can understand kids have autism, right? I can understand that, right? And I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not going to go up there. I'm just going to completely ignore it, right? But at the end of the day, it sounds horrible. And no the TV if you hear children screaming. But I know his children have got autism. Somebody else might think they're being slapped about. It sounds terrible. So I came home to a thunderclaps on the ceiling, and I went outside with Max. I got in at 6:30, and then I had to go straight out again because of the bloody noise upstairs. And what was outside? Nothing. People ignoring me as per usual, getting up when I go past them. What was the point of getting me to go outside when no one bloody speaks to me anyway? And nothing happened. I know there's a transit lorry parked by the river, near the Riverside Co-op. There's a transit lorry with a parking ticket on it because it's parked in the wrong place, and it's been there for 2 days with no ticket. It's got a parking ticket on it, a transit lorry. Transit. I don't drive. I haven't got a car. When I go to the dentist tomorrow, I should be on my feet walking. If I had a car, wouldn't I drive to the dentist? Some people are spanners. Right? The guy with the pug dogs was on the field with his girlfriend, and she had a bag around her shoulder like me, and a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, and she's got a bloke, and I haven't. I'm single. I'm a single woman. I haven't got a bloke or anybody else in my flat. Just me and the dog. My mum and I had conversations, and we know, both of us, I think, that they're not private, that everyone can hear. And I don't bloody well care anymore. If people want to watch me in the shower and listen to my conversations, it must be very interesting. And why would you look at middle-aged and old ladies in the bath and shower? Are these people perverts? I mean, would you look at your own mother and granny in the bath and shower and listen to their private conversations? Absolutely disgusting. Me and my mum must have something, yeah, taking our ideas, stealing from us and making money from them. So, you know, otherwise you wouldn't be interested in 2 older women, would you? Why are you interested in 2 older women? You must have something you like. And for fuck's sake, my mum at the age of nearly 80 has got a bad back. She can hardly walk.